Hey, everybody. Excited you're with me. I am pumped today to have a good friend of mine here in this wonderful new technology that we're using, Zoom, that really is part of ILD. But I'm going to introduce you to Bill Cortright today, and I love Bill. So I'm just going to let Bill say hello real quick, and then we're going to get right into this.
Hey, JB, how you doing? Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I'm doing a Zoom on my phone. So we hope connection stays for us here.
That's awesome. That's what it's about. Well, one of the things in ILD is about helping each other. And Bill has been with me for a while. And one of the big things we do is ILD is a community, and we help each other. And Bill, can you tell me a little bit about pre-intelligent life design and
Right.
ILD and where you're at, how what's going on?
So kind of when I started listening to Morning Coach, because I listened to about a year before I actually met you personally in that, and I took your courses. And for me, it wasn't a matter that I wanted more success, believe it or not, because I had success. So I was building companies and but the thing was I was working really hard. And I mean, 12, 14-hour days. And that was what I was programmed in order to make money. In fact, I didn't even feel worthy if I wasn't working a certain number of hours. And when I met you and you were explaining to me about golf course, I go, what golf course? When am I going to have time to golf? And I started looking at the way intelligent life design was put together, and I realized that I needed to change the way I thought. That was the first thing that happened. I changed my thinking. And I started really trusting, the process, and I started delegating, and I started building a team. And when I built this team, it started giving me freedom, which allowed me to build other businesses. And right now, I'm a believer of 5 streams of income. So I have 5 streams of income coming in. So if one income gets in trouble, then I'm not hurt. I can just rebuild it and such. So that all came from Morning Coach and from the ILD system.
I love it. I love it. Well, like I was saying, ILD is not just a business; it's a lifestyle. And can you talk
Yes.
about some of the
Yes.
what we got you in trouble with? You're taking
Yeah.
vacations now. You're all over.
Yeah, that was it. Because remember, I wasn't taking vacations, and we were at an event, and you had everybody go around the room. What do you want to do? My wife was there. My wife goes, I want him to take me to Europe, and it was like, boom, that was it. From there on, we take 2 or 3 vacations a year now. And I speak a lot, so I'll do 100 lectures this year. And what's cool about that is she travels with me. So we're empty nesters, and she travels with me. So every lecture that we do, we're actually getting paid to go on vacation. And we always kind of stop and do a little vacation stuff and that. So that was 5, 6 years ago. That didn't happen. I just didn't take off. So it's been pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And you were just at the Green Bay football game. I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We're out at the Jacksonville. I'm heading to Minnesota. I'm going to go to the game in Minnesota, sit in the coach's box. I'm not sure I can wear the Packer gear. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to fly up there this weekend and kind of watch the game, from there. So it's fun. I have a lot of freedom. And that's one thing I'll say about ILD. I make more money now than ever, but I have freedom. Like right now, I took a day off, and I'm just kind of taking care of things, and that I don't have to worry. The businesses are running. I don't have to sit in the company. And what is today? Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. I lose track of days, just so you know. And I could just say, okay, I'm not going in the office today. And it's not a big deal. It really is not a big deal.
Well, where this is going, Bill, is this going out to people that are looking into ILD, teaching them, I'm helping them, and I want to let them know you're real. Where can they find you? They want
they can
Twitter. Where are you at?
Twitter, I'm strong on Twitter, and it's at Bill Cortright. They can go to my website, www.billcortright.com. I'm doing a lot of great work. I'm doing a lot of work on productivity and stress and things like that. So I do a lot of wellness. We're opening up new clinics. We're actually launching a huge wellness product next year that's going to even give me more freedom. So it sounds like I have all these things building, but now I don't build a business unless I look it matches my values. And one of my values, as yours is freedom. And I didn't even realize I had that value until I really started working with ILD and the process that you teach.
Well, fantastic, Bill. Well, I told you when we jumped on, I just wanted to, let everybody see somebody that's really doing this, living the life.
I'm in the community, so if you're in Morning Coach, I'm in the community. I answer all the questions anybody has, and that, so I'm very active in the community. If you guys want to drop me an email, it's bill@billcortright.com. I answer all my emails. this. And it's kind of cool because I've been on your radio show. I get responses from the radio show and everything else. So you and I have kind of grown up together a lot in this, from our mastermind and everything else. We kind of just grew up together through this process. But you absolutely taught me the process. But I give all the credit in the world to the processes that you teach.
Well, and it's just, I just want to help the world, as you know, Bill, and we're going to help the world find more freedom. That's what it's about. That's what ILD is about. And you're an amazing example of that you can do it. Anybody can do this if they're willing to put the time in. And I think the key thing with ILD as we come to a close is that, it's about relationships. And it is about, hey, go check out Bill, get to know Bill. It's about the one-on-one relationships. And the video that I'm doing right now, that's going to be the big idea that I need to discuss is, hey, it's all about relationships.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to the upcoming, events. And listen, if you guys are coming to the events, stop me, talk to me. I will sit down with you. I'll talk to you. We could talk about wellness. We could talk about stress. We could talk about JB. We could talk about the Oakland Raiders. I mean, we could talk about anything you want to talk about.
I love it, Bill. I love it. Well, listen, I don't want to take any more of your time. I know I'm not.
Thank you, JB.
Go enjoy, brother. Thanks for jumping on here. This was awesome.
No problem.
And we'll be talking soon. Thanks, you, my man.
All right, sir. I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Well.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.